Hello, this is Aurora Native Garden, Zone 5B. Today I'm going to show you dividing up Prairie Smoke, and I will also show you my new garden bed. It's just a small little one that I had to open. Again, it is not a full native garden, but I would like to achieve hopefully, I don't know, 60% native, 40% ornamental. And the reason why the hummingbird feeder is now here. We'll see you in a bit. I have a monarch visiting. It is on one of my coneflowers. It's quite pretty. I'm not going to go and scare it because, oh, there it goes, hopping to the next one. I just saw it and decided to leave it alone. I had relocated my hummingbird feeder because yesterday I saw a hummingbird on my cardinal flowers, the red flowers right over there. Because of that, I think I'll bring the hummingbird feeder on this side, see if it makes a difference. I saw it again this morning on my non-natives, on my Russian sage. The one video of it on the cardinal flower was really too far to see. I can post it here for you to see it. But it is kind of potato. All you see is flapping shadows. That was quite far. I saw the cardinal flower swaying in the wind. I was like, that's weird. Nothing else is swaying, and I realized it was a hummingbird. But this morning again, when I went to my, just stepped down from my deck, I saw a hummingbird on the Russian sage. I'll show a video of that as well. Okay, I'm going to divide out this Prairie Smoke. Well, not this particular one, the one next to it. I just dug it up, and I'm going to loosen up the root ball a bit because there is a couple of little itty bitty plants here that I can take. There's one here, and a bunch in the back. So I'm going to divide this out. Let me loosen up the root ball. It's a little damp, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I loosened it up. The root ball's a lot smaller. There's a little wormy here. But I'm going to tease this apart now. Might still need a little bit more loosening up. But I'm going to set the phone down. And I think I get 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 plants from this. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so I was able to kind of just tear them apart a little bit gently, but here's definitely one. And then let me set this down so I can use both hands. 1 second. Okay, so from that I got 4. I can probably do a little bit more, but I don't really want to split the root ball too much more because there's not enough roots. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of them. I'm going to replant some back here. I'm going to leave this guy this size. But the reason why I'm splitting them today is that I opened up a new bed. The bed I opened up a few days ago is this one right here. This is the last of the pool beds to open up because we have this chain link fence here. Whenever my husband cuts the grass, there's always grass growing between this and the interlocking of the pool. It was one of the things that we wanted to do, was to open it up. So I opened that part up a couple days ago, and you can see where the old and new mulch is that I just put down this morning. We want these plants on this side to be relatively low as pool covers to help us keep the pool. We normally drape on this side of the fence. But I have my spotted Beebalm here, some Prairie Smoke, and I'm going to keep repeating a couple of Prairie Smokes in the front here. Soil here is sand loam, so I think they'll like it here. I'll plant some on this side, and maybe I'll repeat a few more over here. And then here, I will gather some more native plants, hopefully next year, to plant them in. But that's it for the plant ordering. I don't really want to sit around to wait for an order because we are in the last bit of July, and I try not to plant too many things in August. It gets a bit hot. Okay, so this is my new bed that I opened. None of the plants here were bought. Well, I shouldn't say that. Other than the spotted Beebalm. Everything else has been relocated as a little volunteer plant, or I divided up like, and I know these aren't native, but I divided up my lamb's ear, and I divided up my native Prairie Smoke, and a neighbor has graciously given me some irises. So I planted that. And then this lavender right here is a volunteer growing through the cracks of my paving stone. That little guy is a Russian sage that also volunteered between the pavement cracks, so I also put it here. The other two are rose campions. They self-seed quite readily, and I quite like them. They're not native, but this is what they look like. You can see these ones with the pink flowers are kind of airy looking, and the ones with the white flowers, whenever they get seeds, I just sprinkle them in my garden, and I get a lot of them. They do self-seed readily. They're not very aggressive. They're really shallow roots. So if you don't like them, you can transplant them or pull them out. So this new garden bed itself, everything is just divided from my own garden, other than the spotted Beebalm, to make a new bed. Thanks for joining me today.